What's good, Nation? Welcome to Ready to Tape. Today, we're going to be talking about our star running back, Josh Jacobs, because he posted some things on social media that got the nation questioning what the hell's going on behind the scenes. Now, we know we got to re-sign him or franchise tag him, however you want to see it, because he just had a hell of a season last year to where he deserves this. Okay, so we're going to talk about in this video, not only that, but Derek Carr potentially going to the Texans. They got some history. You talk about David Carr, Derek Carr. May rekindle a relationship there. We're going to talk about it, man. Make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to check our redemption brand as well. I hope everybody's having a good start to their New Year's. Let's get into this video, though. All right, man. Like we were saying at the beginning of the video, social media is a place that players seems to go for an outlet, to say the least. They put things out there and it's subliminals, you know what I mean? And that's what Josh Jacobs did today. I'm on Twitter, I'm looking, and damn, I'm like, yo, this man just posted Twitter talking about it gotta make sense. Now, the fact that he says that, is it football related or is it something going on with himself? Now, a lot of times it's something football related. I mean, you talk about Deebo Samuel was coming up to a point to where he needed a contract. Other players, several players, you don't even got to name them all, they have done this before. And Josh Jacobs comes out saying that it got to make sense. Now, is this talking about Ziegler trying to offer him a contract that is lower than what he really wanted or lower than what he expected? That's something that we got to ask ourselves, because we are trying to build for the future, and he is a running back. Now, running back position is something that you don't really want to invest a lot into. You talk about the Patriots or the Patriots way that people love to bring up. I can't really remember a lot of running backs that they would cash out for or pay a lot to in order to keep them. They usually had a lot of them in rotation. You talk about when Josh McDaniels had left, they had a few running backs over there in Stevenson, Ramondre Stevenson, and they had another dude out there. I can't even remember his name, but they were pretty productive. And then you talk about over here, we drafted Zamir White, we brought in Brandon Brown. Obviously, we brought in some running backs. So I'm not saying that he's going to go anywhere, but what is the kind of contract that you guys think that he would be picking up or that we should offer him? Now, to give you a perspective or some type of reference, Christian McCaffrey is getting about 16 a year, and he's the highest paid running back in the league. Now, do you guys think that Christian McCaffrey should be getting, or Josh Jacobs should get paid as much as CMC or less? I seen that Saquon Barkley as well. He was getting offered a contract from the Giants, and they offered him about 12 a year, I believe, and that was their contract talks. Other running backs like Dalvin Cook, Nick Chubb making around that 11 to 13 frame. So you talk about Josh Jacobs coming off of a season to where he's the rushing king and he needs a new contract. How much should we give him? That's the big question. Now, I'm thinking 13, 14 at most. I don't think I would really want to give him 15 or any more than 15. That would be pushing it, in my opinion. Now, I know we can save some money by trading or cutting Derek Carr, and we will. That's going to happen eventually. But do we really want to allocate half of the money we're going to save from Carr and put that towards a running back? I don't know if I'd really want to do that. That seems a little expensive. I wonder how long that contract would be. Not only that, how long is Josh Jacobs going to hold up the way he plays, or the way he played last year, at least? Last year, I mean, was the first year he really played that well since his rookie year. Beyond that, in between, there was always these hobbled up situations, but maybe he's learned, maybe he figured out an off-season regimen to where he's able to stay healthier throughout the season. But he did carry a tough workload this past season, and he held up. So I'm just going to be curious to see what ends up happening. Now, talking about Derek Carr and the Texans, I believe there could be something definitely there. If we're able to pick up a first round pick from them, I believe they do have that number 2 pick, and then they have another first round pick, I believe, this year. But man, if we were able to get that number 2 pick, y'all, send our 7th, send Derek Carr and get Jalen Carter, I would be down for that. And some people would say, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just trade Derek Carr to a team, get different draft picks, or get Bryce Young, if Bryce Young is available with that number 2 pick, or get CJ Stroud? And the reason I wouldn't is just simply because of this. We need defense, guys. And I've talked about it in my past videos, and I feel like we forget about this, but I feel as if Jalen Carter is a plug and play, a day one starter, generational talent. He's going to flip your defense around, especially if your defense just needs to get over that hump. And I feel like that's what our defense needs. We just need to get over that hump, especially if you have Max Crosby and Jalen Carter. it's going to create your DBs to look like they're the best DBs out there because of the defensive line is getting that pressure. They're making a quarterback throw faster, so then the DBs don't have to cover as long. And I think Jalen Carter's that guy. And if we're able to pull that off, I know it's just a pipe dream, but if we were to pull that off, man, I would be so excited. I'd be fired up. I'd be juiced, man. So y'all let me know in the comments though. How much do you guys think Josh Jacobs should get paid? How much should we pay him? And do you guys think Derek Carr could go to the Texans? I don't know, man. I really don't know if he can go there. But if it were to happen, I wish we could pull something off and get that number 2 pick and then get Jalen Carter. That's what I would love to do. Y'all let me know that in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I hope everyone's having a great New Year's. Don't forget to check our redemption brand as well. Until next time, y'all, ready to tape.